Work was okay. Nothing too interesting happened. I was supposed to fill out the incident report with Matt, but I never got to it because it was just super busy. He wanted us to rush around because he got super sunburned because he used a really low SPF sunscreen. Otherwise, it wasn't bad. He didn't rush us around like it was, dire. He just made sure that we could all get everything done, and he wanted us to help him out so he did not have to stay because he got sunburned. So just walking home. Got to be in a check stand for a while. Then I got to be at self-checkout, and then I ended up back in the check stand. Got to help Matt with stuff before having to go back in the check stand. Also, I don't know why it's blue. This is green light. I don't know why it's blue. I feel like there's like a filter that really shouldn't be. Feels weird not having a drink while I walk home. Oh, god damn it, someone's playing music too loudly while they drive. There was someone else that was having music that was way too loud in the parking lot. Like, it was blaring. We could hear it from inside the store, which really sucked. However, that doesn't really matter because, I'm going home now. So, I do want to say I am still excited for Killing Floor 3. I'm excited for tomorrow night because I'll be able to play with Devin and Brad, if Brad's willing to play. Because Devin's wanting to play Power Roll, which is hilarious. Excuse me. Hello, Thanos, and hello, Layla. What am I doing? I'm walking home. People say that all the time. There's a fucking skunk. Skunks are least likely to spray you because they hate the smell of their own spray. What's my favorite movie? Don't really have one. It'd probably be like Puss in Boots 2, maybe. Do I like anime? Yes, I like anime. Okay. I look like a baby skunk. I just wanted to stay away from the sidewalk because I didn't know where it was. There was a bunch of shrubbery in the way. Also, yes, I had to put on my glasses because I was looking at something and I thought it was moving. I was like, is that just like a really weird shadow or something? What's my favorite anime? Also, thanks, Thanos. When you get home, you should get some good sleep. I mean, I might. Probably gonna stay up and play games like usual, but I might. Favorite anime? That one's difficult. I want to say Tokyo Ghoul. The first bit, because it was, pretty good. However, it was like super censored, and then they started ruining, which really sucked. I could say Solo Leveling maybe, but I'm gonna sub to me. Thank you. You love Attack on Titan. I like Attack on Titan. However, I did not like the ending, or rather, I didn't like the trope that all Titan users are destined to die, like early in their life. I thought that was kind of lame, but otherwise, it was a cool premise. I liked the beginning. That's really just my favorite part, is when it was just like Eren being a Titan, then they go back and forth finding other people who are Titans and stopping them, whatnot. Thanks, Thanos. I really want some shows to become anime. I think my favorite anime, it's not My Hero. My Hero was really good, but there were some things that just didn't make sense. And then the very, very end just doesn't make sense either. Demon Slayer was pretty good. However, it did what a lot of shonen anime do, and pretty much just started killing everyone off. Which kind of sucks. Do I ship Bakugo and Deku? I believe the ship could happen, but I don't believe they're meant to be together. They're just rivals. Yeah, friendly rivals, of course. I can't really say Pokemon because, it's Pokemon. Can't say Naruto. I could say Dragon Ball Z. Have I watched Squid Game? I started to, but it wasn't really... I never really got into it. I started watching the first episode, but I wasn't watching on my own time. It just happened to be in the living room. I stayed and watched it for like 10 minutes. Then I just left. Wasn't really my thing. I'm sure at some point I'll watch it. But I heard the ending, like the latest season, is utter garbage. I heard season 3 was really bad. Mostly because it seemed like they gave one character a lot of screen time that didn't feel like they deserved it because they were someone's friend on set or something. Then the ending didn't make sense because someone went through the whole game, got to the end because they wanted to kill someone, and then decided not to kill them, I think. Am I getting that right? The part I did like is that there were a bunch of unique characters in the very first episode of season 1 that just immediately started being killed off. I thought that was cool because it made it so all the flashy characters, all the more open personality characters were just immediately killed. So you're like, oh, they are not the main characters. Got it. My chest is really cold. I have ice cream. Oh, Layla, you're leaving? Alright, have a good night. Well, have a good day and dusk dawn afternoon. I got a notification. It won't show me what it was. It was not important then. Okay, this ice cream is pretty thawed out. There's someone up ahead. God damn it. again, Mr. July. Can I give you some inspiration? Inspiration for what? Also, hello, Asia. If we played D&D, I could give you bardic inspiration. That's like the best I could do. You ask streamers this question all the time. Well, I don't know how you want to be inspired. Like, do you want to be inspired creatively, as in, like, you want to have, like, dark setting for a story, or super energetic and joyful, dark and grim, even though I already said that, science fiction? Can't know what type of inspiring thing you need if you don't tell me what you're trying to think of. Okay, Thanos, that doesn't help when you just say yeah to like multiple different things. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just have to get through later today, then Tuesday, then Wednesday. Just piss on the ground. Tell me a story of my life, if I'm fine with that. To be honest, I don't really have any stories. Not a very, like, interesting person when it comes to that. There was, like, one interesting story was that when I was in second grade, we were all going onto the playground, right? Some of us were able to stay inside and read. The rest of us were able to play on the playground. There were a bunch of kids running around on the playground. I had no idea why at the time. So I ran over because I wanted to play, and it turns out one of the other kids had got a pocket knife. Like, it was a decent size, like, pocket knife. And started throwing it at the other kids. And I just knew, like, what a knife was and that it hurt people. So I tried to grab it, but the kid got it before me. And we all just ran away from the playground while an adult, a teacher, went to stop the kid. Yeah, we never saw that kid again. His name was Raoul, like, Fisher, I think. I hope he's doing alright. There's a lot of Raouls I've known. I just remember that, like, story explicitly. There was a class I was in back in my freshman year of high school where it was English class. We had a substitute that day. Of course, for some reason, whenever there's a substitute, all of the kids in my class would go fucking crazy. Doesn't matter what substitute it was in what class, they would just go absolutely fucking crazy. What are you doing out there before you were going? I was working. I was working. I just got off. Like 17 minutes ago, maybe? But in class, back to what I was saying. In class, someone apparently, for some reason, I don't know why, okay? Someone had a raw sausage and threw it across the room. The substitute picked it up and asked who it was and, like, demanded, screamed it out and said that if we didn't tell her, she would have found out because her husband worked for the FBI and they would be able to find out who it was. And she got fired. Hello, Samuel. Am I black? My sister is. Well, she's half and half. What am I doing? I'm going home. You have a question? Unfortunately, I don't have time to answer because I'm literally, like, walking up to my house. Well, I guess I could keep the stream going. You're just not going to see a lot and I won't respond until I get to my room. So yeah, go ahead and ask your question. Also, have a good night, Thanos. And welcome back, anyway. Okay. Oh, why is it super zoomed in? There. Oh. Why? There we go. I'm gonna watch Hunter x Hunter. Good night. So I can get some rest. It's 2:48. It is not 2:48 for me. For me, it is 12:48. So. Oh, that's right. I already have a 2-liter in here. I guess I should have another one. Okay. Anyways, how old am I? I am 24. And Layla, I should probably watch Hunter x Hunter. I just can't get over how fucking boring the main character looks. Because his name's Gon, right? He's the kid with the black and green hair, right? Spiky. Oh, I just only got 2 shirts. You're 9. Nice stuff in the background. Bam. Sorry, Samuel, but I don't want minors watching my stuff. Mostly because I'm not, child friendly. So, bleh. Okay. I am going to play games, so I actually do have to stop my stream. Because, playing games. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, afternoon. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the channel, and stay safe, everyone. Okay?